Welcome to the first ever Arcanine Ride's Top 5 e-bikes of the year list. I finally had the chance to review enough e-bikes this year to justify making this list. As you may know, I do a Top 5 e-scooters of the year video every year, so this video will follow that same style. I'm only considering e-bikes that I have personally tested and posted a review for on the channel, so if an e-bike you like isn't on this list, then it's very probable that I didn't get the chance to test it this year. My rankings will cover a large range of e-bike styles, performance specs, and prices. E-bikes that offer a lot of value for the money or have unique and useful features will be ranked higher on my list. Links to my favorite bikes of the year will be down below in the description, as well as the links to each of their respective review videos. Let's get into it. Number 5, the HeyBike Mars. This was my favorite folding e-bike of the year, offering the benefits of a fat tire e-bike with the option to fold it down for easy transport while being offered at a reasonable price. Its 20-mile-an-hour top speed, 500-watt rear hub motor, and Shimano components are all standard for a bike like this and at this price. It has the option of both multiple pedal assist modes and a thumb throttle. The Mars folds down at the frame and at the handlebars, and while it still is quite heavy and awkward to move around while folded, it does give you more flexibility in transport or storage options. Its small suspension and 4-inch wide tires make it capable of riding on dirt paths and in snow, and make for a fairly comfortable ride in most conditions. I will admit that there isn't anything necessarily super special about this bike, but it does what it sets out to and is held up really well in testing. This should definitely be one of your first considerations if you're looking for a folding fat tire e-bike at a good price. Number 4, the Mokwheel Tor Plus. This is a big, meaty, fat tire e-bike that offers a ton of stability and is versatile and capable in just about every riding condition. This is an extremely fast Class 3 e-bike with a 750-watt rear hub motor, a top speed of 30 miles an hour, and a big 16 amp hour battery. Its 26-inch rims plus 4-inch fat tires give it a size similar to a standard 29-inch bike, with a bit of a monster truck type feel as it eats up bumps and is great off-road. It has the usual 7-speed Shimano drivetrain and shifter, as well as a standard black and white display. This will handle riders up to 400 pounds, so if you're a larger rider, then this is a great option. It's a very heavy e-bike at almost 80 pounds, which feels really good when riding, but makes it quite the pain to haul around. You will need an appropriate hitch-mounted bike rack or truck to be able to haul this thing around on your car. At full price, this bike is $1,700, which is a little steep, but it has been on sale for $1,400 recently, and I think that's an appropriate price for this bike. Consider this e-bike if you're looking for a fast, long-range, do-it-all bike and don't mind the extra size and weight. Number 3, the Electric Bike Co. Model R. This e-bike would be number 1 by a long shot if price wasn't a consideration. This is hands down the coolest, most fun e-bike I've ever tested and is the e-bike I use the most by far. The thing is that it's also the most expensive e-bike I own. Electric Bike Co. makes custom bikes with a number of different frame designs available and loads of features, components, colors, and add-ons to choose from and customize. They then custom build your bike and ship it out to you fully assembled. If that doesn't make you want to jump on their website right now and build your own bike, then I don't know what to tell you. As I mentioned, and as you could probably imagine, it's very expensive to do this. Anything fully custom like this is going to cost a pretty penny, but if you're looking for a high quality e-bike that is specifically tuned to your wants and needs and have some deep pockets, then there isn't a better place to look. Number 2, the Himiway Cruiser. This was my favorite fat tire e-bike of the year, not because it does anything special or different from other e-bikes on the market, but because it delivers exactly what you want out of a bike of this style and price. From components to performance, the Cruiser does everything right, offering a reliable, versatile e-bike. It's capable of speeds of up to 28 miles an hour, but it arrives speed limited, so just be sure to remove the limiter if you want the higher speeds. How to do that is in my review video and on the Himiway website. Fat 26-inch tires and front suspension make it capable in all terrains. The bike is solidly built and stable at high speeds and over potholes and other obstacles. It comes with the usual 7-speed Shimano drivetrain, front and rear disc brakes, a 750-watt rear hub motor, a 48-volt 17.5 amp hour battery, 5 pedal assist modes, and a twist throttle. It gets great range, easily doing a minimum of 20 miles, riding in the highest speeds the whole time. Overall, this is a solid bike that really is a jack of all trades. This is a great choice for someone looking for a do-it-all recreational e-bike or for someone needing a reliable daily commuter. Number 1, the RideOne Core-5. This e-bike was the obvious number 1 choice for this year for a lot of reasons. You honestly get basically everything you could ever need in an e-bike, from performance to quality, without having to donate a kidney to afford it. Its clean, simple design means that you can barely even tell that it's electric. It's lightweight while offering a solid, high-quality build. This is a 27.5-inch bike, a good middle ground size, giving you a comfortable ride with plenty of control. This is a speedy bike with a 750-watt rear hub motor and pedal assistance speeds of 28 miles an hour. It also has a thumb throttle for those times when you don't want to pedal. In my testing, I regularly got about 20 miles of range in the highest speed mode. You really don't need to ride this bike at almost 30 miles an hour everywhere, and in the middle speed mode you can still go over 20 miles an hour while extending your range to 25 or 30 miles. You'll notice that the Core-5 has many of the same qualities and components that other bikes on this list have, from performance specs to the Shimano 7-speed drivetrain and Tektro mechanical brakes. These are good components and have performed well for me both on this bike and on the other bikes that they are on. This bike sets itself apart by going for the sleek, simple, lightweight design. Not only does it look better than an e-bike with huge tires and a big bulky battery bump, but its design also makes this e-bike much more approachable for the average rider. Shorter and smaller riders will appreciate this bike for how manageable it is, weighing less than 50 pounds and being capable of being adjusted to accommodate a rider of any size. The other big upside for me has been how reasonable it is to get the Core-5 on a bike rack. I drive a sedan and have to use a trunk-mounted bike rack. The rack is usually only capable of accommodating one of the heavier e-bikes, and some e-bikes are too heavy to even consider trying to haul on my rack. The Core-5 is light enough that with the batteries removed, I could comfortably haul 2 on my bike rack. This is valuable for those long road trips when we go to the beach and want to take multiple bikes with us. I couldn't do that with any of the other e-bikes I own. It's great that they have the option for the frame with a top tube so that they can be used on a bike rack of this style, but they also have the option for a step-through frame. This style of frame is another convenient option for those who want a very easy to ride e-bike. So if you're looking for your first e-bike that is reliable but won't break the bank, then I seriously can't think of a better option. This will be a bike that I recommend for a long time until something else comes around that can match it. Thanks for watching this top 5. Again, you can check out all the in-depth review videos on each of these bikes at the links down below in the description, as well as the links directly to these bikes. I'm excited to see what e-bikes come along next year, and I hope that I get to test some interesting and unique ones. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.